And we should be live. We're going to be doing the update of week of July 9th. Since we aren't doing the video this time, I will not be doing a video this Sunday. I didn't end up starting last Sunday to do it, so I don't want to start in the middle of the week. So that's why we're going to do this stream instead. We'll go ahead and just wait a couple minutes for everyone to get to the first spot. We're starting out here off of the intersection of Evans Avenue and East 19th Street here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It is going to be a biking stream if you haven't figured that out yet. Make sure that's nice and tidy. Just got my bike fixed up the other weekend, I should say. So shouldn't have any squeaking, really. At least not from the chain or gear rings or any of that. There we go. Sup, Ryder? Sup, Lee? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I think you guys should be able to, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me and that it's coming out clearly. So this is just a block east of Evans Avenue. Turned into this lot because right here is supposed to be a part of the Ivan Moody thing that's happening. So let me get the list out so that way I can make sure I say this correctly. So this is going to be Ciara Coral, the space that we're looking at in front of you guys. It's supposed to be an outpatient facility that deals with addiction and mental health disorders. The place is supposed to be owned by Ivan Moody of Five Finger Death Punch, a pretty and well-known heavy metal band, kind of similar in a way to like AC/DC, and there's a couple others I can't think of off the top of my head. But you know, heavy metal, and I will admit they have some pretty dang inspirational pieces of music. This is one of two places he is opening. There's another place that he's opening that we will see later in the stream. But with that, I guess I'll start continuing. Loud and clear, that's good. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. All right. And the next place, I think it's over on Central, I think. Hopefully. I should have looked at that before I folded up the list and put it away. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's over on Central. So we'll go around the block so that way I can get to a better street to ride on. So the Ciara Coral is over here on the corner of Van Lennon and East 19th Street. And they're going into this place that used to be a home health of sorts. I don't know if the company closed this location or if they moved. I do not know, unfortunately. I think I wrote down what the home health was, didn't I? Let me look. Hold on a minute. Let's stop for a minute. Search. Formerly, it's Humble Horizon Home Health that was over there in that space. Suite 2 of that space. Okay, let's see, one more car. Oh, they're turning. All right, now we're on 18th. We're gonna head over to Central Avenue. Let's see if nobody's coming. Nobody there. There's a car, but I can beat him. Vroom. It's a little bit cooler today. I thought it was going to be hot, but ended up being cooler in the 70s versus the 80s or 90s. Which, in my opinion, that's a good thing for us, because it means it's easier for me to bike in this kind of weather. We're gonna take a shortcut. So this is Warren Avenue. Gonna jog up here to 17th. And the light just changed for us, so that's a good thing. No car, we'll go in the road. Whoops. Foot slipped. All right, Central Avenue, we're gonna take a left. Once this car gets by. Gonna go in the left lane because that's gonna be the best viewing position for the moment. Just before the wheelchair spot. Next place is over here at Red Bison. They are closing the store. It's still in the process of closing. It's been closing for over a month now. They are open at this hour, it looks like. So maybe we'll take a quick peek inside. Probably should have taken photos of the crowd, but oh well. Oh well. I think I don't know, did I get more I can't remember. Oh well, that's all right. There's no signage up yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We'll get a good close-up of the Red Bison sign. There we go. And let me read chat real quick. Sup, Restore Data, Prescott Valley, Arizona. Used to live in Colorado during my childhood, but moved to Arizona, so I'm familiar with the Front Range. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I know a good few, at least, what was there? Like 3 or 4 different people that, maybe even 5 different people. I know of like 5 different people do stuff in Arizona retail-wise. So, pretty interesting stuff in that respect. We're gonna have to wait for traffic to clear before I can go anywhere. Gonna sneak across and maybe get a quick glance inside the door. Because why not? Go around the bus. Eve driving to us. See me in the reflection. Whee! Yeah, there you guys go. Quick look in there. I'm not sure exactly why they're closing. I might be a retirement or something like that. I know it's been around for a long time. They were in the mall for a little while. Let's see about going to the next place. Whee! Gators. Florida Gators on that license plate outline thing. Oh yeah, it's Friday, so it's Friday nights on the Plaza, of course. So you always got the food trucks over here. Guess we could go that way for a minute. Mile High is over there, Mile High fries. I've tried them and I like their fries a lot. Burgers are good too. Haven't tried Ranch Eats, but they're over there, it looks like. There's quite a few food trucks over there. Hopefully everyone in the live stream is having a good day. I'm a little bit tired myself, but what can you do? I don't know what way would be better, maybe to take a right. So that's what I'll do. It's of course busy because between Frontier Days and Friday nights on the Plaza and everything else, there's a lot of traffic in town. A heck of a lot of traffic. Alright, next place is up here on the left. Twinkle Little Store is having their grand opening today. They are opening in the former Tivoli building, which you see right there. I guess that started at 2 apparently, if I'm understanding the post from Cheyenne Chamber correctly. Their grand opening celebration, that is. Catch a photo of it if I can. There's a lot of traffic today, so this is hard to do. Oh, right in front of the shot. I didn't expect those people to walk right in front of me when I was taking that photo. You guys probably didn't notice it so much, but I did because I zoomed into that sign. Okay. Hopefully the stream's not lagging or anything. I guess last night the stream lagged at the very start a little bit or something. Probably doing it again today for all I know. I was doing a test stream last night just for reference. You can find the link on the community tab. It's like the post before I talked about the live stream happening. Yeah, this is going to be fun to get out. Do you want right there? Looks like they might. I'm going to go right here. Okay, I think he's going to let me. Head over to the left link as we need to turn left. There's a car, so we can't turn left just yet. Kind of a red light anyway, but we got the green light now. Oh, what's the next place that I was going to mention? I did not look. Again. So yeah, that's going to be Twinkle Little Store. I think the next place is the Children's Museum. So it's just up here, and I'm going to hit the yellow. There it is. Caught it yellow. So next place was requested Josh L. I asked on Facebook and also Instagram for some places to check out, and even in the test stream last night I asked, and I think most if not all of this is from Facebook, but that's okay. Josh L. requested that we go by the Children's Museum that's up here on the left, and wow, it's getting even farther. Even the last time I was by here, this much was not done. They're only barely maybe starting to get some of the walling up. Now they got a lot more of it up. They originally wanted to build this in the pit on Lincolnway. For those that are not local to Cheyenne, it's the building that burnt down in the 2000s. It's been a pit for a long time of just garbage and concrete. They originally wanted to put this there, but it didn't end up going that way. There's a little bit of talk of putting a playground over there or some sort, like a little park thing. But I don't think things progressed on that, as far as I know anyway. Haven't seen anything noticeably catch my eye. But this has been under construction a little while, so it's pretty crazy how far it's gotten though. It's good overall, I think. I think it wouldn't hurt to have another museum. After all, there's only, what, 3? Because there's one in the main downtown area, I think, still the State Museum, and there's one in Lions Park. I don't think there's any others, so yeah, that'll be cool. And I think next place is over on Sneeder. What's up, Nikki? How are you doing? Gone to National Western Stock Show once and had fun. Nice. I'll have to read the other chats in 1 second. Want a few photos of that. There we go. Okay. Now let me kneel down so that way I can read this easier. Sad part is I've never been to Cheyenne Frontier Days. We have Prescott Frontier Days, if I could say it right. The world's oldest rodeo, but it's not as big. Very interesting. Very interesting. Is it worth it in these days? I don't know. Maybe because I went to more when I was a kid and I've seen how the prices have blasted off literally for it. It's always been kind of spendy, but like, I mean, you can't even get anywhere in Frontier Park when it's happening without going through a baggage check. Can't take certain things in there. Like, yeah, it's complicated. It's a mess. But I don't know. There is still, I guess, some fun to be had. Okay, I think our next place is gonna be on Schneider though, so I need to turn to get back on the road. Got O'Neill and 17th, that's where we're at. We're gonna go further west. Wind's blowing, it's cloudy, and hopefully it doesn't rain. Yesterday, the Weather Channel was saying rain. Today around noon, Weather Channel was saying it's not gonna rain, it's just gonna be cloudy. But now, it looks like it's gonna rain, and it actually rained a little when I was coming out here for this. Rained a little on the way, so. Yeah. Oh yeah, I pointed this out in one of the recent update videos, the railroad tracks, right? The crossings. They put new ones on Lincolnway in that video, and they are getting ready to do some over here. And it looks like these are brand new. Looks like they've installed the new ones. Probably could ask. There's a couple workers over there. A couple of brand new railroad crossing signals set up over here. It looked like they were gonna, so I'm not surprised by it. Just recently got these ones installed, didn't you? Yep. Nice. Have a good day. There you go. I don't know when exactly they did them, but I'm sure it's within the last week or two. Fairly sure. Maybe 3 weeks at the most, but it's definitely not before the video where you can see the crossing buck in the thumbnail. It's one of the recent weekly video updates I've been doing. So the next place is a request of Tony R, who I suspect is the owner or maybe a co-owner of this place on the left. Mentioned in the comments of the Facebook post, it's like, oh, I didn't even know that was there. And I asked when they opened, and they said that they opened on Black Friday, I'm guessing last year. They were not open as of September 2021. I know that from Street View. But there you go. There's a good view. For sure. 1 second. Gotta get a photo of the sign. There we go. We gotta get some photos first. There we go. I don't know if the thing on the left has anything to do with Funky Monkey or not. I assume so, but I'm not sure. There we go. Looks like that might be more of a girl thing over there. So there you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not for certain what the thing on the left is. I'm not sure if that has connection to Funky Monkey or not. I don't know. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. Woo! I think the next place, kind of want to keep going because I do got a little bit of a time to get through, right? Got about 11 miles to traverse today. Ow. So I do want to keep going, but there you go. It's a place I definitely missed, at least in terms of blogger, optopolis.blogspot.com. Birdie. That almost looked like a little baby bird. Hopefully it doesn't get run over. Wonder if I could scare it out of the road. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Yeah, it's out of the road now. It's out of the road now. probably fell out of a nest. It looks like it's right around the point where it's supposed to learn how to fly, so I mean, it's not all bad, but I don't know. It is on the sidewalk. I don't know. Should I try to scare it off? Try and scare it to a spot where it's not going to get hit? I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Should I try to scare this poor birdie further away from the road? There's this little tiny birdie over here that I don't think it can quite fly yet. I don't know. It's on the sidewalk, so it's as long as it stays on the sidewalk, it's not going to get hit, but once I have a second, I'll try to here. Maybe I'll do this. Let's see if we can get it somewhere else. Woo! It almost went. See that? It's kind of going. Come on, birdie. Don't go in the road. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, you're going to get run over. There we go. Don't do that. Go back. Go back. There you go. Come on, go back that way. Come on. Go back that way. Come on. Go back that way. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Now you're on the sidewalk. Let's see if they'll go this way. Come on. Out of the sidewalk. Come on. There you go. There you go. Keep doing that. You can fly. I know you can. There you go. Well, it's at least over here now. See the birdie friend? It's at least over here out of the road now. Cars can't drive through here. Let's see if maybe we can scare them a little farther. No, don't do that. Right now. There you go. Go a little farther. Come on. I know you can. There you go. Cute little bird. I'll give it that. Cute little bird. It's a young one. Definitely right on the edge of learning how to fly. It's kind of got it, but probably needs to strengthen up its wings. It's at least farther out of the road, so maybe it'll stay over here. There you go. Maybe I'll see if I can take a quick photo of it. There you guys go. Look at that. Look at the birdie. Okay. It's at least off the sidewalk, farther out of the road and stuff. So hopefully it won't get ran over, and hopefully it learns to fly. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I don't think it knows quite what to think of me, though. All right, I think the next place is the Hitching Post Plaza, which also was a request of Josh L. That's a little ways down the road, so I do need to roll down the road. I'm glad I didn't spend much time there because obviously I had the bird to scare off. I almost ran over when I first rode by, but at least was smart enough to not stay under the tire. So now hopefully it's a little safer. All right, that is Ames Avenue. This is West Lincolnway where we're at this point. All right. I hear thunder, which is lovely. Boy, they need to fix this sidewalk. This is abusive. I hate this corner so much. If you're riding on the sidewalk, you pretty much have to ride over the grass to get to the ramp. Unless you literally slow down to a freaking crawl, which is kind of crazy. Guess it could be worse, could be no ramp, but go ahead, person. I'm sitting and waiting for the light. Now it's green. Yeah. You got a few sprinkles of rain. All right. Hey, more rain. Hopefully it doesn't hit my mic. All right. Man, we're about to get rained on. How is it that the last time I did this in Fort Collins and Loveland, that we got almost kind of rained on there? We're gonna need to get under something. We'll worry about the hitching post here in a few. Hopefully my camera's not getting soaked. Well, all right. We'll go this way. There's someone underneath that one, so we'll go under this one. All right. Oop. Foot got stuck. There we go. This is an empty spot. Come on, why didn't you do that? Come on. We're getting dumped on. Temptations. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna stop inside. It's wet out here. It's coming down. Man, we're gonna be stuck here a while, aren't we? Brakes are squeaky now. Try to move out of the door so I quit opening it. We're getting rained on. I tell you, the weather channel is kind of a liar. They said, like I said, when I looked at noon, I looked at the hourly, it said no rain at all today. Only like a 15% chance of precip at any point. And apparently now it's dumping. Oh, that's funny. That's funny in a way, it really is. Oh my goodness. I guess I can't say they're lying because at the end of the day they have the precip thing with a percent of chance, so it's technically not absolutely certain, but like they still said no rain, man. Oh man. Let's see. Step back out for a minute. They at least have a cover over this, but for some reason they didn't put a cover over that little cubby corner thingy. Yeah, it's gonna be raining in a while. There's a lot of clouds back west. Unless the clouds are going in that direction. That'd be nice, but usually they don't. Usually they tend to go from west to east here, so it's usually the way it ends up going. I know it kind of does a circle thing, right? But I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be raining for a while, though. Yeah. I'm glad I got over here when I did. That could have been really bad timing. I guess we can rail fan. There's a train over here. That's going to be a big one too. They got 3 locomotives over here. 2 of them going away from the direction and 2 going towards the direction. Or 1 going towards the direction, if I said it right. Jesus. Looks like there might be a train over there just kind of waiting to go. Might be switching tracks or something. I'm not sure. There is a signal head there, so I'm sure they got a red light. More likely than not. Oh man, here it comes. Wow. We're getting dumped on, that's for sure. I'm glad I'm at this hotel thingy. Who is this one? This one's Fairfield by Marriott, so yeah, I gotta give them a little shout out for at least having an overhang and a doorway that I can kind of chill in if I have to. I gotta give them a little credit for that. Yeah, see that? I don't know if you guys can see it, but the rain's falling right behind this bench, and it's even hitting the benches because they didn't put a overhead thingy there, so it just falls right through the hole. There we go. It stinks because I could have waited there and it'd be out of the way, it'd be out of the wind, it'd be perfect, but oh well, that's all right. There could be no overhang, or maybe one of those overhangs that don't have a cover on it at all. Kind of like how, nothing against Chick-fil-A here, but kind of how they do their drive-through ones. Here in Cheyenne anyway. So if you ever look up, you'll see that it's actually nothing really above you. You just have the framework. You don't actually have a cover. think the brakes are rubbing a little bit. Yeah. A lot of places in the US could use rain. Okay, so it's the front one that's rubbing a little bit. Nice. It's probably shifted just because it does. I think the brakes on this thing just are not the highest quality, like not the pads, but the brakes themselves, the braking mechanism itself. Now it's lightening up a little bit. Well, we'll see. Maybe we can leave here before too long. The amount of rain we've gotten has made it greener than I've ever seen it in my entire life in June and July. It's usually pretty brown here by this time, and even the least managed of fields is really, really, really green. And if you ask any Cheyenne resident, they'll say it's been rainier now than they've seen it since like the 80s or 90s, maybe even sooner than that. Any Cheyenne resident, that is, that was here back then. Like it doesn't do this these days. It doesn't, but then it has this year. It's wild. Usually it does a little bit of raining in April. It'll be pretty green in April, but usually it's only a week or two when it happens, and at least the last couple of years I don't remember it doing it for a week straight or anything like that. So yeah. Well, let's see, what do I think? It's kind of calmed down. I'm actually not really feeling much in the way of drops above my head. I see a few drops, but it's definitely calmed down. And get the water off my feet. Alright, well, let's try riding, I guess. Vroom. A few drops, not too bad. Nothing I can't handle. All right. So as I was saying earlier, Josh L requested we take a pass by the hitching post. Not too much at the hitching post itself, but on the hitching post there are plans for an Everhome suites among quite a few other things. I think there's supposed to be a bank. There is supposed to be some retail space for stores or something like that. Whoops. Still got this kind of weird entryway for the Taco John's event center back there in the background. And a lot of piles of dirt. There is a hotel next door, though, that has started to get built. And we'll take a look at it in one segundo. I want to try and see if I can snap off a photo without getting my camera wet here. starting to sprinkle a little heavier again. Gotta be careful to not slide my feet too, because they're wet now. So right now we're headed east on West Lincolnway. And just off to the left is the former Atlas Motel. It's going to be a hotel, and I do have the name of it. I just got to look at my paper. You can see the framework right there of the building. Let's see, what is this supposed to be called again? Hampton Inn. Okay, Hampton Inn. So yeah, they've gotten more of the framework done. It looks like basically the whole first level's in, at least on the exterior. I can't say for the inside, but I do see framework inside as well. So I'm not sure. I imagine it would be more than one level, but we'll have to see. I actually haven't looked at the site plans for it, so I'm not certain. Not certain how many levels it'll be at the moment. Kind of an interesting angle they've placed it at, though. Boop, boop. All right, I think the next place is over on Pershing, if I remember right. Next place I wanted to go to. Yep. Rah, there we go. Yellow, red, green, and go. Missile Drive in Lincolnway. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna take the park, so that's what we'll do. Martin Luther King Jr. Park, Cheyenne's version of it. They do actually got a Martin Luther King statue here. It's not the biggest one ever, but they do got one. It's going to be a little bumpy for that for a minute, and I apologize for that. It's kind of rough pavement through this part. A little bit more on the bumpy side than I'd like. There we go. Woo. Hit the water. Nobody's coming, we're good. At least not for a block. No cars coming. Alright. I'll look at chat here in a second once I get up this hill. As long as the light doesn't change. Otherwise it'll be a little longer than that. And it turned. Well, maybe this light. Yep. Okay, nothing new and shut, looks like, unless the app's broken. Well, that's suggestive of where we're going. That sign up there, the electric one. It says Saturday the 15th, July 15th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schneider Avenue closed at Randal Avenue. Right? I think, if I remember right, I think I know why that is. And it should also be closed at about Pershing Boulevard. There we go. Now I can go a little faster. Uh-oh, phone died. That's no bueno. Ah, fuck. I think the phone died. Or did it? I don't know. Looks like it's about to, thankfully. Kind of thankfully. Hopefully I can plug it in soon enough. %. That was close. Hey, Parker. That's all right. We still got a ways to go for this stream. Got slowed up by the rain. All right, phone, charge for me. Charge for me. Charge for me. No, don't go to 0%. We're gonna wait and make sure the stream hits 1% before, or the phone hits 1% before I go. I kind of wish maybe there's a setting to do this. I kind of wish the phone would have this screen go dim sooner. Like, it'd be nice to have that as a setting so that way I can choose to do that or not. I don't necessarily always want it to go dim at 15%, but it would be handy so that way I am more clear on if my phone's gonna die. I don't know, we'll walk for a minute. We're gonna just walk for a minute and see if this phone charges. Should be. It's not dying, it says 0%. Knock on wood, I don't want it to turn off, but yeah, that's not good to have that in the road. Screw. Look at that. That would not be a good thing to run over. I can't hold it steady, but you can see it. There's a garbage can over here. Maybe I'll throw it in there. And maybe by then my phone will be at 1%. That would be good. That would be good. Alright. I legitimately thought my phone turned off though initially because the screen was so dim. So one pitfall. I guess that screw's usable, but I don't know whose it is, and I don't want someone to get something in their tires, so. And I don't have a way of carrying it home with me besides keeping it in my hand, and that's not safe. So, yeah, at least it's out of the road. And hopefully it won't go back in the road. 1%, yay, we're charging. All right. That would be a good sign to get a video clip of, wouldn't it? Let's go back for a minute. Cars, so I'll have to wait. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll be able to do it from over here. We'll see. Boy, that's reflective from that angle. All right, 1 second, guys. Gonna get a quick video clip of the sign because it might actually come in handy. Never know. There we go. And I'll grab a quick photo too, because why not? There we go. Maybe one of those got it. So that sign almost certainly has a little bit to do with certain things happening over on Pershing. And you guys will find out as soon as we get up to Pershing what I'm talking about. Just gotta wait for traffic. One more truck. There we go. All right, and we're off. There we go. Vroom. And we'll go on sidewalk. Right here is where the road will be closed. And sure enough, it's exactly what's happening. All right. Freddy's will be in this stream, so the thumbnail is not clickbait. I will be updating the thumbnail, so by the time you watch this as a replay, for those of you catching the replay, it should be most likely the thumbnail that I'm actually gonna use, but the thumbnail that's there right now for the live stream, for it being live, is actually legit. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go by there. All right. So right up ahead of you guys, Moody's Rock Stop, part of Ivan Moody, as I was kind of suggesting back at the Ciara Coral. I was initially mispronouncing it Corral in the last video, and I apologize for that. It's like phone's at 4%, that's good. Nasty thunder. Longmont's Lamplighter Motel closed permanently, wow. Yeah, you guys are having some stuff closed lately. I mean, I saw your link that said that one of the Ziggy's Coffees in Longmont are closing. That's a wild one too. Haven't heard of any of them closing yet, till now, of course. But Moody's Rock Stop, this was the former The Corner stop. It is here for as long as I remember. But I think I almost want to say it might have had something to do with the gas pumps being so old, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what made them close. Either way, this is the other place that Ivan Movie of Five Finger Death Punch is opening up. Five Finger Death Punch, again, is a metal band that's pretty popular and definitely very inspirational in my opinion. Very cool band overall.
We're all just on bikes.
I think they're doing laps around the block. You didn't see the person that talked to me. Anyway, but they're supposed to have their grand opening tomorrow, July 15th, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Although they're kind of having a block party, which I guess might be going for more like the whole day. So that might be interesting. I don't know if I'll do a video or not. We'll see if I feel like it. But very cool to see this coming. I should probably take a couple photos for the heck of it since we're over here. Hopefully those are decent. I got other photos that I took yesterday, so if not, oh well, but hopefully those are good enough. Pretty cool. But yeah, I think they are actually going to have some of the 5-Finger Death Punch stuff stolen in here, which is no surprise there. I don't think that would make sense since Ivan Moody's gas station, of course. And I guess, from my understanding, it's supposed to be the only gas station in town that's offering get discounts on gas to military members, new and old. So pretty cool in that respect. Okay, 5% on my phone, yay. So it's charging, man. It is charging. I think oh, you know what? The next place is Nipa, I think. I think it's Nipa. Yep, it is. All right. Vroom. Let's roll. Let's see, actually I need to go to the right. I think I'll use First Avenue though, so that way we don't gotta deal with Pershing. I think this might be a little less out of the way anyway. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. Bent Avenue, or no, this is Reed, sorry. Said the wrong thing, it's Reed. All right. Okay, I think we basically need to go almost up to Central. Bummer. We've got an H2 Hummer that looks like it's from Zombieland almost. Almost. It's pretty similar. I don't think the one in, I don't remember if the one in the original Zombieland had a grill like that. They're not grill, bull bars like that, or a winch. But still similar. Same thing where it's an H2 and it's yellow. More Avenue. Nobody's coming. I'm going to keep going. I think it might be the next one I need to turn on. Capital Avenue. Yeah, this is where I want to turn. Vroom. Fourth, nobody's coming. Fifth, nobody's coming. Blind corner. Sixth, nobody's coming. And we'll go on seventh. I'll read chat here in a second, if there are any chats. All right, we'll backtrack through the alleyway. Trihydro? What's trihydro? Did they subdivide the blue bank over here? I guess it's possible because now they got the HQ. They don't need all that office space. Ha! I'll have to look into that maybe. All right, this place in front of us, Nipa Hut, that is set to close on August 12th, I believe. They're going to be hoping anyway to shift into a food truck, back into a food truck. I guess their lease is ending, so they kind of gotta go. And they decided that they kind of want this to be the end of having a traditional restaurant like this. So we're gonna get some photos of this. Anyone who's been in Cheyenne for a long time will remember when this was a Daylight Donuts. I don't even have to look it up to remember that. Still got the one out on Lincolnway, but one second, I'll read that. I do see a new chat. Fling fleam. There we go. There we go. And we'll go with one more photo from right here, and I should get one on the other side because they have a drive-through. There's something else here before them too. I forget what it was. Totally forget what it was without looking that one up. Okay, let me look at the chat and then I'll go to the other side. What's happening with the Fernando's in Cheyenne? It's still vacant. It was supposed to be Dutch Bros, but they backed out of that one. And now the rumor is that they're going to be going on Pershing because there's a marker on the ArcGIS site for them to open up over there on Pershing by the Pershing Marketplace. So I don't know when they're going to submit stuff. It'd be helpful because then I'd know where if they are in fact going there. They clearly have new plans to come here, otherwise it wouldn't be listed, but yeah. Oh wow, you know what? They got photos of the food truck thing in there. That's cool. I'll show you guys the photo in a minute. There we go. Come on, camera. There you go. Here you guys go. Hopefully that's focusing on it. But there's literally photos inside of the door of like the hut thing where they start. I guess probably where they started, I'm willing to bet. Willing to bet. Haven't ever gone there. I wouldn't mind trying it, so maybe I'll have to. Gulp. Remember, at this next one, I'm gonna double check that date first, actually. Hold on a minute. We're at 6%. It's going up slowly but surely, but it is. Yeah, August 12th is their last day, and they said that their lease is expiring, so they don't really have a great choice beyond that, I guess. I don't know if I'm not certain if somebody else bought it. I didn't read enough I didn't retain enough, I guess, because I did read through it once. But I don't retain if it said whether they had another business planned or not. They even have a little truck here with their sign on it. I can beat that truck. I'm gonna do a Yui. Cool. We gotta get a photo of that. There we go. All right, we'll continue. And let's see. Yep, nailed it. So Frontier Days is coming up. It's Friday, July 21st through Sunday, July 30th. Of course, it sets up at Frontier Park. Kind of makes sense in that respect. But in seriousness, it's a time when there's a lot of tourists, so you gotta watch out for the other people who may not be paying attention more than you normally would, because there's a lot more people who probably are not going to pay attention, right? Let's see. Yeah, we'll go on the sidewalk over here. So this is West 8th Avenue where we're at now. I'll head over to Frontier Park, and hopefully the stream doesn't lag too much through there. And we'll have to see what time it is once we get through the park. I guess it doesn't matter too much because no matter what, kind of gotta go that way, but either way. So I wouldn't mind getting a few more photos of Finbo over on Dell Range. They've gotten farther on their building again. It's actually looking pretty dang finished. There we go. Gonna get bumpy for a minute for you guys. Yeepy. There we go. Alright. Sorry for that. If it was bumpy, wanted to go around them and not get in the way of the doggies. All right. And we can't even go through there. Wow. Yeah, like I said, they force you to go around because they want to run you through the checker. It's not going yet, but the fence is up, so I can't go that way. That's wild. Ha. Interesting. Or well, there is a way through apparently, because they got through. They're going to the Indian village though. Oh, I see how they got through. Okay. Yeah, I can't go that way. It's free to get into the Indian village, but you still gotta go through the security check. See what I mean? It's not even Frontier Days and that person wasn't even paying attention. They didn't even look my direction. People don't have a tendency, many people anyway, have a tendency to not look to their right if they're turning right. They only look to the left anyway. But yeah, definitely a more likeliness of that stuff happening in this period of time. On the upside, I guess it makes the right a little shorter. Don't got right as far, but that's all right. We'll ride on the new bike path, why not? You can see they already got the orange and white barriers going up. Remember, you can pass through here during Frontier Days, but you kind of can't turn left or do U-E's or any of that. And of course, when the parade's happening, you can't go through here either, or any of that stuff. I guess it's not exactly a parade so much, but it's kind of similar. The thing that they do, that rally thing, I did a stream of that last year, and I don't remember if that's public still or not. Willing to bet, one bet it's probably still public on Standby News' channel, but I don't know if I made my version unlisted or private or left it public, I don't remember. All right, so the fun part is there's not a heck of a lot until we get to the next place, which is on Powderhouse, I do believe. So we'll take a little shortcut thingy. Right now we're in Lions Park, just for reference. There we go. Beep. Beep, beep. We're now on Yellowstone Road, headed north towards Delrange Boulevard. I'll read chat real quick in the shade. The Nipa Hut was also a Chinese Express. Thank you for looking, Parker. I appreciate it. AFC Urgent Care in Longmont is taking over the former Fit Republic and the Pizza Hut. Okay. That's interesting. Is that over in that plaza? If I remember right, I think that one's in a plaza, isn't it? Or is it? I can't remember. There's a lot of Pizza Hut buildings I've looked at, so I don't remember if I'm confusing it with another one on that one. Is Jersey Mike's coming to Cheyenne? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. There are permits. And the website actually has locations displayed. Their website actually has it displayed as coming soon. Cool thing is that now that Freddy's is open, we can probably take a peek inside of the Jersey Mike's space. You'll see, probably end up seeing what I saw the other day or two ago, 3 days ago maybe, last Tuesday, that they already were getting a wall up inside of there to separate the two spaces between, put a little extra space between Freddy's and Jersey Mike's. There it is. So there is that. Let's see. I think pretty much the best way to get where I'm going is Carlson. I don't think there's another good way. Not without backtracking. So we'll see about that. Something they have been doing lately, I keep forgetting to include this in a normal video. Lately they've been installing more of these direction signs on the greenway. So like this one right up here says, go left for McCormick Junior High and Central High and Miller Park. Apparently Miller Park. Because they want you to continue on the bike path, which kind of goes this way and then back around. Which I'm not going to do that. That's out of the way. It is more peaceful, I'll give it that, but I'd rather just keep going the way I'm going. Hi, Arby's. Oh, this tree's gonna be fun. Made it. Lunch buffet summer bash over here at Pizza Hut. There you go. So you got the buffet stuff here. I think it's been open for a little while, but yeah. It was closed for a little while because of Corona, of course, but I mean, that's long gone. It's not even considered a pandemic anymore, really, is it? Right? Like, I think they officially declare it's not an emergency, at least. At least here in the US. I don't know about other places. That would have been a good time to cross, darn it. Oh well. We'll get our chance. Ooh. Bumpity bump bump, bump bump. All right, Carlson, what do you got? All right, there we go. Bump, 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 bump. Another one of these bad corners. It's like when they do that, I can kind of see what they're kind of trying to do, but they don't do the sidewalk correctly so that you can just go on it, you know? When they do that kind of a thing where you gotta go to the right, this one's not as bad, but when you gotta go really far to the right, it makes you have to slow down way more than you normally would. And in my opinion, that can be confusing to vehicles at that point because they might think you're not going on the street. Here's another bad one. This one's not as sharp of a corner to go around at least, but still scuffed my feet on that dang bush. This one's a little better. Still not the greatest, but better. So we're on East Carlson Street now, headed east. Boink, ow. Laramie County Chiropractic. That's a heck of a name. Whoa, look at this. Woo! That one is messed up. They need to fix that sidewalk. It is dilapidated. That's dilapidated if I've ever seen a dilapidated sidewalk. Hi, Birdie. A couple of crows over there. Gotta nail my head on some of these trees. Ow. Bad bumps. Pretty sure standby news is in the air by now. All right. Boy, there's a bunch of traffic. Need to flip through there, but there's nowhere to do it because there's so much traffic. There we go. Now we can do this. It's like freshly done asphalt over here. I definitely do not want to touch it. There we go. Now we gotta do a U-E again. Stuff I have to do to make this work. Freak that car out just a tiny bit. There we go. Now we're good. Almost. The fence blocks you guys. Alright. We're gonna cheese it. Alright. We're up to 11%. So this is the soon-to-be Coyote Ridge Elementary School. I've shown it at least 1 or 2 times in the past in the update videos, and it's getting a lot farther. They obviously got the exterior on. I think you can tell that the gym's kind of back there on the right from this position. They will have a parking lot entry on the Powderhouse, which will be just down over there, kind of where we did the first UE. And yeah, I don't know if there's too much else other to say about it. Not too long ago, I guess there's someone who managed to get in and they weren't supposed to be there. And you know, it's a new building, so you shouldn't be trying to get inside, but you know, someone apparently did that. And of course, that was during the live stream when me and the Standby News were live. But of course, it's too dark, so couldn't see much. But that's all right. I'll look at chat. Are you going to do spare Halloween videos? I'll probably do at least 1 or 2. We'll see how that goes. The hard part is going to be for doing ones outside of town for sure. That's a challenge. That's a challenge anymore. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I'll probably end up covering the one here as I always do. They're already getting set up in the Cheyenne one, by the way. I can tell that I guess I won't spoil it for you guys, but it's already spoiled for me. The setup is going up in there. Not all of the animatronics are up, but they have the theme already installed, so I won't ruin it for you guys. But we'll see though. It's supposed to be 100 degrees in Longmont on Monday. Yeah, I don't know what temperature is supposed to be here on Monday, but I know it's supposed to be really hot on Monday. And I think that's all the comments, so we'll continue onward. The fun part is that I can't go on the pavement because, again, that asphalt's pretty wet looking still. I mean, there's literally marks from that truck going through it, so the rubber actually kind of came off a little bit onto the pavement. Yeah, I wouldn't even step on that if I can avoid it. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, maybe I can go now. They're turning left. I never figured out what happened to Rockbox Fitness here in Cheyenne. It's not, when I looked, I didn't see it listed on their website, the location. So I don't know if it's open or closed or what. Whoop, hit something. Flinged into the fence thing. Sounded like a wire, or maybe a branch or something like that. Now, good grief, look at this. How the heck how am I even supposed to get through here? Okay, slowly but carefully, I guess. Goodness me. I'm actually gonna have to go on the road this time though. Gotta freak these cars out a little bit. They need to cut the stuff back a little bit there, I think. It's kind of blocking the sidewalk. It's a little bit of a nuisance for pedestrians, man. Gotta go out in traffic to avoid it a little bit. Guess not entirely, there's at least a parking lane, but yeah. Ooh, nice shot. You guys can't see it, but I see a cool photo of Freddy's coming right here, right now. There we go. What's up, Lee Daniels? Did I say your name earlier? I can't remember. How are you doing? How is everyone in the chat, by the way? Hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. And if it's not the perfect day, then hopefully at least this is making your day a little better. Enjoying the weather a little bit. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna keep going. Still got a little ways to go. Vroom. And we're gonna be back in the road again. Like, why is there no sidewalk there? Why didn't they put a sidewalk in? I'm so confused. So I believe it was around this time yesterday that the whole bunch of parts of the Dell Range area were out of power, including the stoplights. I actually did a quick little video that I uploaded to Optopolis Extra this morning. Where I kind of showed what it was like to be out in it. It's kind of an interesting experience. But also a nerve-wracking one because there are so many people that didn't seem to know how to stop it like it's an always stop. That's how you're supposed to do it when the lights are out, but then guess nobody knows that. Pretty much everything between Powderhouse and Walmart was out, including Powderhouse and Walmart. On Prairie Avenue, which is where we're at, and Del Range Boulevard. And I guess apparently Harbor Freight and Breeze Through were affected too. Apparently. Well, there we go. Your sign here. That's what that sign said. Your sign here. All right. Kind of wish I was in the road this time, because then I could just hit the left turn lane, but now I'm gonna have to deal with a crosswalk. Oh well. Oh well. Wow, that's a moody angle for Freddy's with the dark clouds in the background. I gotta go back for that. I gotta go back for that anyway. That's too cool to pass up. That is one moody heck of a shot. Which I guess with that I could probably, or well, yeah, we could probably do it. It's kind of all going to be part of it, isn't it? All right. Where shall I stop? Probably not that far. It's probably too far. That's all right. Wing and wing. There we go. And go until the flagpole is just a little bit farther, because that's gonna block the sign otherwise. There we go. Glad to hear it. Johnstown's Chicken Jack's Asian done right became a Kona Hawaiian barbecue. Yeah, I think I read that it's supposed to become that, if I remember right. Pretty sure I read something about that. It's good it's not sitting vacant. And remind me, did they find a new location for the Chicken Jacks, or were they just totally done with it? There we go. So, really quickly, let me go my list, make sure I say it right. I think I got it right, but Freddy's officially opened last Tuesday. They had a soft opening on Monday where mainly it's targeted towards the family and friends of the workers, and I think for a little while they were actually letting the general public come in and get a free burger too. But they opened officially for the public last Tuesday. And of course, last night with the power outage, they were actually doing something that I think was a smart move on their part, which was giving out cards to everyone that passed through their lot. That basically gives you a free double cheeseburger. So I'll give them some kudos for doing the right thing. I haven't visited the Cheyenne one yet, at least not for food yet. I have visited the Laramie one twice, and I haven't had complaints thus far, although that was 2019 or 2020 when I went each time. Once was definitely 2019, I don't remember. I think the second time we just got custard and we went, and I think that was in 2020, or I don't know, it might have been 2019 too. It's been so long I can't remember. But either way, I would say it's a little less busy than I expected, but it's also busier than I would have not expected. It's still pretty packed to where you got a lot of traffic coming and going and stuff. Come on, blue car. Get out of the way. There we go. Kind of sitting in an awkward spot, but there's no cars coming, so not too worried about it. There we go. We'll have to wait one more light cycle, I guess. That's okay, because that means I can read chat. I just went out to lunch and back home. It's like 106. Wow, that's warm out there. I know it gets hot in Arizona, so I'm not surprised there. Their California burger is good at Freddy's, almost like In-N-Out. Okay, gotcha. Oops. I'll wait for this person and then I'll go. All right. Let's hurry up because it's yellow now. There we go. Which even right now, it's pretty busy. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars waiting to get into the drive-thru. Might be an 8th one coming right now. They're waiting to get past speaker. Now back to 6. Okay, so we're at 6 right now. And there's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5 around the corner waiting for food. I don't know how they are for drive-thru. I've never gone through the drive-thru. It's kind of, over recent years, I've kind of avoided going through the drive-thru for the most part. Besides, if it's like a drink or maybe the dining room's closed, that's one thing, but if I can go inside, I usually try to. Just with every restaurant, though. It's not like I'm saying just for Freddy's. I'm saying for any restaurant. Let's see, where are they going? Okay, they're turning. All right. Any GTA player will think, go up that ramp. I won't, but that's exactly what any GTA player is gonna think. Let's see. We'll wait for these guys to get in and then I'll show you guys the front. I think the Chicken Jacks is totally done. Okay. I think there's, I can't remember. I could have sworn there's like another location or something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've looked into it. But yeah, there's a look at Freddy's. Whoever's Bananacy is over here is cool as heck. Seems like it's been here for the last couple days. It's been open, so it might actually be a worker that uses it. Gonna wait for people to move and then I'll right over to Jersey Mike's. I think we might be able to. Gotta be careful because there's a door here. Okay.
Just on 106, your food is not ready. It is just warm.
That's cool. They have a speaker thing so you can be outside and waiting for your food. That's actually really cool. Alright, I don't know if I can even reach my phone over. I'll try. Oops, try not to hit the window with my mirror. That would be a good thing to do. Let me see if I can get you guys a view or not. This is gonna be tough. I know. Phone, it's at 15. Yeah, all right, I got an idea. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. How does this? How do I do this? There we go. I think it's something like that I did. I'll take a photo and show you guys through my camera since that is definitely not gonna work. Be a little bit of a smaller space. There you guys go. Maybe. There you go. There's a look inside. So they're going to be in this space where there's a drive-through window. I confirmed that based on the site plans available on the city planning website. And there's going to be one other vacant space that I don't think there's any named tenant yet, and it's raining again. If you guys can't hear or see it, it's raining again. So now we're going to have to maybe duck under the thing for Freddy's. Maybe. I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll see. Maybe. It's kind of raining towards me at this spot. What if we went over to Meridian? That's a little bit better of a thing. I can't get it. Well, yeah, I can. Never mind. Hold on a minute. Oops. Didn't mean to write in the grass. Let's get over here. This one might be a little bit better overhang coverage. Maybe, maybe not too. I don't know. Maybe not. Crap. Well, there's an overhang right here. Kind of. Guess next best place would be Lowe's. This is twice it's rained today, man. Twice. All right, let's try Lowe's. Lowe's will have a better overhang. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're out of the rain. Yeah, I guess since we're over here, I could go ahead and take a quick look into the Bed Bath & Beyond. It won't have changed since I did the video where I showed it. But we can do that. It's too bad these are the exit doors. I almost wouldn't mind just cutting through. That way I can avoid some of the rain. I don't want my phone too loud, otherwise I can't use the screen, and that's not a good thing. It's keeping me cool, at least, I'll give it that, but it's also kind of messing up too because I can't write in the rain so much. If I didn't have to use my phone, I probably could, but I kind of have to use my phone, so yeah. Ha! It's a decker on those, that's interesting. There's little wrenches here that on these bike lockup areas, but they're welded on there more as a decker thing than a usable thing. Interesting. There's an older red one here. Probably older. I'm guessing it's older. Both rock on wheels. Well, it looks like it's calmed down again, so maybe we can go. Yep. Oop. I don't want to yank that too hard. Jesus. Can you guys still hear me? Just let me know real quick in the chat. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Parker. Alrighty. I hear the music playing inside of there. Looks like somebody else got Freddy's too. In seriousness, super cool to see that, I suppose. All right, let's head over to Freddy's real quick while it's kind of calmed down a little bit. Rainy weather, man. Let's see, they didn't cut off the nubbies. Golly geez. Somebody needs to take an angle grinder to these nubbies because they're going to trip someone one day, if they haven't already. And once again, I'm going to have to take a photo because obvious reasons. There we go. Oops, went to the wrong thing. My bad. There you guys go. Shelving's still in there. Let's look inside of the Bed Bath & Beyond. Which, oddly enough, no, I don't know. I want to wait till I have more certainty. I'll wait a little longer. I mean, I'm sure it will, but anyway. You'll understand soon enough. I'll probably share a community post about something at a certain point, sometime over maybe the weekend or something like that. And I'll get a view of the Bed Bath & Beyond from the front. They did at least take care of the signage on the street, so you don't see Bed Bath & Beyond there anymore, but there's a look at the front. Pretty moody shot with this even. Man. All right, there we go. All right, next place is literally just down this way. It's not too far. I forget the exact day that Bed Bath & Beyond closed, but it's in my article about it. Optopolis.blogspot.com. You can click the magnifying glass and do a search for Bed Bath & Beyond. You should be able to find the article. They're working on the natural grocery space today. They definitely do not have the doors open, and the garbage bin thing that was out front is also now gone. But you can see it coming summer 2023, Barnes & Noble here in Cheyenne. They're coming back. They're coming back, baby. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I can probably get a good photo from here. There we go. Man, darn rain. It's not dumping, but it's still sprinkling, so there's a few drops gone on camera. How to wipe them, man. All right. Get a wider shot too. Danger, wind flooded. There's no traffic at the moment. Although you watch, that truck's gonna come. Nope, they're going that way, okay. And I'll drop on there. Nice. Is Dollar Tree still closed? Question mark? No, their lights are on. I think they just maybe didn't take down their sign, maybe. Jesus, that was loud. Oh no, that's just changed hours, I see. Effective 7/13, this location will have the following hours, daily 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. God dang, these brakes are squeaky from the rain. I should get a head-on shot of that. There we go. Just getting a photo of the little QR code. I'm pretty sure it goes to their social media, but doesn't hurt to have it. %, we're going good. Alrighty. Alright. What's next here? I need to look at my list again. Oh yeah, you know what? No, I know what's next. It's over by Target. That's easy to get to. Yeah, Target, and then we got Oshkosh. Alright. I don't know if there's too much need to look at Oshkosh, but since we're going over there, we might as well look at it. No traffic, I'm gonna go. Okay, no traffic. So quick update on the charging stations. Looks like they are getting farther along. I don't think they're open yet. But this one is Electricity America is the brand on the charging stations. And it says no parking except while charging on these signs. Well, I'm charging my phone, so technically, I should be allowed to park there because I'm charging. Oh man. Right? Don't you guys in chat agree? It says no parking except while charging. So, but I'm charging my phone. So technically, I'm charging. I should be allowed to park there, right? Right? No? Ooh, some wind. All right, there we go. Grabbed a couple photos of that. Looks like this is why this is closed off last night. They're doing some kind of connection, probably electrical, or maybe even water. I don't know. I don't think it would need water, but I don't know. I guess they might need water for the planter thingy there. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Target. And Carter's Oshkosh. There we go. So Foot of the Rockies was in the space, as I said in a previous video, they moved over to Frontier Square, over near Tres Amigos, in the former Premier Randal purchase. And Oshkosh Bagosh is planning to open up in here, in their old space. And they're going for summer 2023. And now I gotta wait for this car to go by. There we go. Get one more photo like that. There we go. And this time I don't think we're gonna be able to see inside, but that's all right. I don't think we need to. It'd be funny. I doubt it, but it would be funny if it was, well, no, we could look inside actually. The one spot is still here. I don't think we need to though. I don't think we need to. We'll see it soon enough when it opens. And I did look inside in the video, so. Okay, they're turning that way. We'll go this way. Oh man, the wind has stronged all of a sudden. Man, whoa, Jesus, this wind is nasty. Gotta be a little careful here. This is a bad intersection. I know what they should do. They should get rid of one lane in each direction. Get rid of the right lane specifically in each direction. She's waving me. All right. Thank you. All right, we made it. I know what they should do though is get rid of the right lane in both directions. So there's one lane going one lane going north and one lane going south. Because then that would give more room for cars at the stop signs to see out, and that would mean less conflict with cars for pedestrians and cars alike to get through that intersection. It'd be better for everyone. But I'm almost certain that would probably work. Almost certain. But I don't know. It's just an idea. Just an idea. Oh my God, this wind. This one kicks. This one kicks. Yeah, we can beat it. You're going slow. Man, this wind wind is a kicker. Let's see, where's my list? Okay, so next places are down the road pretty much. I'll look at chat since we're stopped. Yeah, Parker says I should be allowed to park there. I don't know. I don't think they care right now. It's not in operation, but I had to make the joke. I do wonder if legally that would be arguable, though, since technically I am charging. It didn't say what I had to charge, just says I had to be charging. I don't know. Maybe a question for a judge. TGI Fridays in Thornton closed permanently, and Restore Data asked the one off of 120th. I almost think I might have just stumbled across that, actually. Yeah, I think I definitely stumbled across a TGI Fridays that had just closed. It's taking a pass through kind of the North Glen and Westminster area along I-25. I definitely remember seeing a TGI Fridays that closed. In fact, isn't it over by that Super Target and Dollar Tree and all that? I don't remember what the street number is for that one, but like the number of the name. Ah, dust in my eyes. Darn you, wind. You don't have a stop sign, so you go. Okay, all right. If you want me to go, I'll go. Vroom. Cut around a little bit. We're gonna go on the sidewalk when we get a chance. If we get a chance. I don't know. Guess we could go across the street. It's wider. I don't know. Just go and forget. The fun part is I gotta get over. I want over. Thank you, person. Thank you. I was initially going to go for the sidewalk, but that didn't work out so well. And I was already in the left turn lane, so we're going to have to just tough it out. Tough it out. There we go. Ah, we made it. Nice, restore data. If the light didn't change green so fast, I think I could have gone on the left side of the road. But it did change fast. So I don't know what else to say. All right. Any moment now, the light should turn green and I should be able to cross. There it is. Yeah. That gave me a little bit of a whoa. The wind was sliding off there. That gave me a little bit of a surge of energy. Hit a piece of metal. Made it. Man, that wind is strong. Alright. Shoot, I could have gone just then, darn it. Kind of need to get across the road to show you the next part. Darn it. This is tough because I don't have this light to cross at now. It's flashing, so I can't really do it. Could in theory, but kind of tough too. Alright. Sleep. And more sleep. I do need more sleep because I did not get as much as I could have had last night. But it's okay. I'll be okay. Alright. Come on, traffic. Let me cross. I need a clear spot. Give me a clear spot so that way I can cross this street. Or strode, or whatever you want to call it. I still argue it's a little more of a strode just because it's high speed traffic, 5 lanes. It wants to be a highway in a lot of ways, but still has quite a lot of entryways for businesses. Again, I kind of said last night, it could be worse, but this is tough. I'm almost gonna have to go out, get into left lane, which I think I'm gonna do, and then have to wait for traffic up here. And there's a lot of traffic we're gonna have to wait for. We might have a chance with that semi truck. We might have a chance, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. Okay, maybe now. There we go. Alright. So, next place on the list is over here by the bicycle station. This is a soon-to-be Take 5 oil change. I've shown it before, once or twice. I think once for sure. I don't know if I did twice or not. I don't remember. But it's over here just by Sonic. They haven't put in the foundational work yet, but I'm sure it won't be long before they do. This might be a good view of it. Maybe they'll put in a sidewalk right here that goes down into the parking lot. That'd be really nice. That'd be really nice if they would. I don't know if that was in the plans or not, but if it's not, they should. But yeah, as you can see, the foundation's not there yet, but they did get some foundational wall in along the edge there. And of course, it makes sense. There's a bit of an incline on this bit of land, so they kind of have to have that, is what it is. Whoa, that's steep. Boy. It almost feels like this edge of the parking lot might fall in eventually. Look at this. Look at how much this is cracked and falling down. That's not a good thing. I can't believe they still would allow cars to park here. Man, look at that. That's bad. They need to put in a new retaining wall, I guess. Man. I'll get a different view of that retaining wall here in a second. Get a photo of the sign on the right. Whoa, Jesus, that wind hit me. Jesus, man. Go. All right, there you go. You can see the retaining wall. They're using the red brick stuff on the exterior, and looks like there's probably concrete underneath it to help hold it in place. I even see spots for drains coming out the bottom here, so that's a good thing probably. Hopefully a bicycle station has a plan of how to deal with the water, because it's kind of going to go right towards their building. Which is kind of good, kind of bad, kind of funny a little bit, but hopefully they don't get flooded from it. And see what they could do. They literally got a space there. I don't know if, again, I don't know, it might be in the plans, I don't know, I didn't see it if it was, but maybe I missed it. I didn't pay attention for it, I guess. But they should put a sidewalk in all the way along here that goes right up there to Sonic, right up the hill. That'd be really, really convenient for pedestrians and bikes, because then that gives easy access to the bike path over here, right? Because you have the bike path connection that goes right over here, and then there's a tunnel under Dell Range Boulevard. Right over here on the right, you can see the slow sign for it. Like, that would be a really good idea, but I don't know if they'll do that. If they don't have it in the plans, they really should consider it, I think, in my opinion. Because right there, you got the bike path thing, you could connect it. That'd be really nice for people who don't necessarily want to drive every time. And it'd be better for bikes too anyway to get through here. But again, just my opinion. Maybe they'll do it, maybe they won't, who knows. But the area in front of you guys that you guys see right now, it's the foundational work for a Les Schwab Tire Care Center. They've been putting in for a little while now, but more of the foundation is complete than what was before. And yeah, it won't be too much longer, I'm sure, before they start building up the sides. We'll get a view from Dell Range. It does remove a tiny portion of Moran Avenue. More likely than not, they'll get the ownership to that little bit of land that Moran Avenue used to occupy. And yes, the two places over here, Destination Taiwan and Yeehaw Shaved Ice, are both here. They always come here in the summers. Well, Destination Taiwan, I think, is here all year round, more like, but that's besides the point. Boy, they put that sidewalk closed sign in a bad spot because I can't merge into the street. Maybe it's a good thing a little bit because cones aren't there, but not the best thing either. There we go. So yeah, right here, this used to be part of Moran Avenue right here. And now it's gonna be called 2800 Dell Range Boulevard. I'll look at chat in 1 second. Oops. I might have just fucking scraped that. I hope I didn't scrape my lens. That would stink. Yeah, it's definitely smudged now. I guess I won't be taking more photos on my camera tonight. What's up, Ransacked? I don't know why they closed that location. The Sports Authority and Walgreens in Boulder got demolished. Yes, that is true. I saw that. I actually went back and looked at it. I was surprised to see it demolished, and I guess they're turning it into mixed use, which includes retail spaces and residential spaces. So overall pretty cool in my opinion, but yeah. Yuck, Tire Care Center, says Ransacked. I don't understand all these redundant locations being open next to each other. Firestone will do everything this tire place and the oil place will do, so what's the point? Yeah, I think there's some valuable point there. Maybe they're assuming that their brand recognition is going to do it. I don't know. Maybe they want to compete with bicycle stations. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is interesting. I mean, you can already pretty much do everything out here. You can go get a meal from Chick-fil-A. You can get frozen food and lumber and all your tools and stuff from Menards, even toys like It's like Walmart, in a way it's kind of like Walmart, but with a lot more lumber and tools and stuff, right? It's kind of similar in that respect. So, I mean, you pretty much can do everything over here. You can get your car washed. I know what they should do. They should open a gym, so that way while you're doing all this other stuff, even getting your bike maintenance, you can now exercise while your bike's getting maintenance. That'd be perfect, right? There's no other gym right in this area. The nearest one I think is over at the mall or on Greenway Street, so I don't know, or Greenway Drive, whatever they call that street. What else is there? They might as well put in a bank over here. I mean, there's two, like 1, 2, 3. Is there one? I don't think there's one in King Soopers. There's 2 that are open and 1 more. Oh yeah, and Chase Bank. So overall, there's four down the street. But you could put one over here, so that way you don't gotta go down the street anymore. What else? Maybe invite some food trucks over here, so that way you can also chat with them a little bit. Maybe get some food from them to take home with you. I mean, kind of got that with the icy place, I guess, but right, the shaved ice place. But I don't know. What else do we need over here? Kind of being somewhat serious and sarcastic at the same time here. It is kind of funny how there's so much redundancy, though. A super Target. We need a Best Buy, a Jack in the Box, and more places to eat. Yeah, we could use more of those. Parker says Longmont has an active mine site by Costco. 4 McDonald's, but nothing else to eat. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. A Burger King. I don't know that they would, because they already closed down the Burger King on Dell Range a long time ago. I don't think they'd come back. Even if they did, I don't care for them as much these days. I just don't. They're just not my place as much anymore. I am glad I can still have it my way, as their commercials so explicitly are clear about, but I'll be real, I don't go to them as much these days. I really don't. Oops, go back. Yeah, super Target though, if the Kroger or Albertsons thing goes through the merger. I don't know if it will, and if it does, I wonder if it will cancel off the King Soopers plan for the place out south. Was it Sweetgrass? I wonder if that would cause that to cancel or have to be some other store. Because there's issues with competition, right? Like there's even a history of it here in town where they had to encourage certain stores to happen and certain ones did not happen to avoid having one over compete another, so to speak. At least from my understanding, that's what the point was. It's like 1995 all the way up into the early 2000s where there's all kinds of stuff around that. Yeah, the Walmart neighborhood market. Might as well. There's one down the street that's a super center. Might as well have a neighborhood market. Then you can get all the food that you need, right? Like Menards has some of it, but you could get Walmart neighborhood market might have more, right? So might as well have that. You know, if the place is right next to Sonic, was it Pizza Hut, the mental health place? The design is similar. As far as I know, it was never a Pizza Hut. As far as I know. I really doubt it. It does have kind of a similar design physique to it, but I kind of do doubt it on that one. I kind of do. Maybe that's something to have to dig in a physical archive or something. Yeah. A lot of redundancy killing Cheyenne, in a way. One thing I think is for certain, there is obviously still demand for coffee places. I mean, golly geez, so many of them are still packed with cars and stuff. Okay, I think the next place is just down the street from here. I just don't want to go in front of a car by accident here. I think I can go now, maybe. Freak the heck out of this car. There we go. we're gonna have to just go in the road. In the road again. Just can't wait to get in the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Now we're gonna get on the sidewalk again. Camaro that sounds like it has a V8 in it. Definitely noisy. It's a newer one too, so it's not that the engine's worn out. Most likely anyway, most likely. They waited, that's good. Second, I wasn't sure if they were, but they stopped in time, so. All right, here we go. This is a good look at Finbo, First National Bank of Omaha. Like I said, this is one of the ones. It's not open yet, but it is getting farther. They're working on the parking lot right now, it looks like. Looks like interior still needs work, but the exterior is definitely basically done. I'll go behind this truck guy because I need to kind of do a janky angle thingy. There we go. Can't totally avoid people here, and of course, you walk back. I need to look at my phone. Can't think of a single place I want to spend my money on here in Cheyenne unless I need you for Collins. Oh God, yeah. There's some stuff here that you can get, but there's a lot of things that are missing, aren't there? For like niche stuff. I need a better angle. Vroom. City Brew. Haven't been there in a little while, but the time I went, I'd have no complaints. I have no complaints about the time that I went. I will have to go again at some point. Okay, I can get maybe an angle from over here, except I'm going to back up just a tad. Before he even got in the shot. Nice. Nice. Alrighty. That cracks me up. That's a good idea, but it cracks me up. They have a Northern Lights Charger here at City Brew. They're obviously making reference to the Northern Lights thing. And apparently that's more of a reference to something on Netflix, because it says no Netflix required. That's hilarious. I gotta take a photo of that for sure. I kind of hope the smudge on my lens doesn't mess up the focus or anything. There we go. That's funny. It says Northern Lights Charger, Aurora Chill, no Netflix required. And they even got icy thingies here apparently. Slushy thingies, it looks like. Kind of, I guess not really. That's what I saw. Doesn't look like slushy, but kind of similar vibe, right? Has the flavors of that stuff. Like, I wonder if Da Vinci Sign's putting up their sign. Yeah, so this is interesting. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So over here on the right, this big old pole dangling in the air above the fence post used to be where I think it was about where one of the advertisement signs were. Might have even been it, I can't remember. But they took it down. They took down the advertisement sign, and over here next to it, I know you guys won't be able to see it, but they got a sign that says Da Vinci Sign Systems, locate here. So I wonder if they're gonna try to put a sign there for that. Like, I wonder if it's maybe Da Vinci putting in the sign, because they put up signs for a lot of places. They did it for Human Being here in Cheyenne. There we go. Let's see if I can get a good photo of I don't know if I can. I don't know if that worked or not. We'll see. It's kind of small, I guess. It's not the size of the city brew, but just looking at it, comparing it one to the other. Yeah, I think the biggest thing with Runza is that they didn't want to build the Runza without having a franchisee, like someone to own it. And they are looking for someone to own it. And as far as I understand at this point in time, they didn't end up finding someone who wanted to own a Cheyenne Runza. Okay. But I mean, you're gonna have this bank right here. You got Chase Bank, you got Blue, and you got the other bank. So it's like you got so many banks in this short distance. It's kind of crazy. It's starting to rain again. Guess the one thing I wouldn't mind eventually having again from Burger King is chicken fries, though. It's kind of an interesting concept. Maybe not, I don't know if I could say it's necessarily, I don't know, I guess it's good for fast food, right? As they say. Oh my, did they tear it out? I think they did. Well, Jesus, that was noisy. They tore out the McIntyre building over here. That's wild. Uh-oh, here it comes. We're gonna need to get under something again. 1 second. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, Chase Bank. Come on, Chase Bank. Oh, come on, Chase Bank on this one. There we go. We're gonna stay in front of Chase Bank for a minute. It's like the one thing that I can't complain about. There's an overhang over my head when it's raining. I can't complain about that. But there's still redundancy because, you know, you had Showtime. That's what's missing over here. There's not one of those in town. They should put a rental store back in. It might actually do well with the way the nostalgia stuff is working with Blockbuster. Like, oh man. It'd be interesting if Blockbuster came back to Cheyenne. which if they actually are going to start opening locations again and does well, it's kind of a possibility, isn't it? Might still be a 5 years or 10 years down the road. But yeah, I don't know if they actually ever opened those California ones or not. They're supposed to open like 6 of them in California, but I don't know if that ever came to fruition. Cheyenne needs a Tesla dealership. Apparently they put a stop on doing much of the electronic charging stations in Wyoming. Apparently they're wanting to not put as much emphasis on them now, so it might be a while before that can happen. If that would affect Tesla, which it might, I don't know. We need something that isn't Frontier Days to attract people here, like Elish Gardens. Yeah, I was hearing how apparently it's cheaper to go to Elish Gardens than it is to go to Frontier Days. Apparently, I don't know if that's certain. That's what somebody claimed. I'd like to see some hard proof of that. I've never gone to Elish myself, but I have been by there numerous times over the years. So, if I remember it right, isn't that the place that's in Denver along I-25? That big old arena thing, or is that something else? I can't. I guess I don't pay enough attention to it. Am I right, or am I confusing that with something else? And I can't go this way, darn it. Well, the rain calmed down again. We're gonna have to do a UE now. I thought the sidewalk kept going, but I guess not. Was kind of hoping it would ramp off over here somewhere so I could get off the walkway, but no sir. All right. Is the amusement park. Okay, I thought so. Pretty sure it was it, but come on, traffic. Over the top video. Thank you. And then you need to have the adult section like Family Video had, right? That was cool of him, I'll give him credit. Shows that not all drivers are bad. There are actually some really good people on the road, but yeah, still gotta be careful for the ones that aren't good, right? Ah, nice. That's funny timing. All right. I don't know if there's too much else. Blue is doing a remodel on their drive-thru over here, so I guess we could take a quick spin by that. Spin around here because they're gonna have to wait anyway. Let's spin up here for a minute. Drive-through unavailable, but I'll still go over that way to show it. Bumpity bump. Ugh. Here you go, drive-through closed. They removed the old kiosks. They'll probably be putting new ones in soon enough. But right there. We can open where movie gallery was, except I think now the movie gallery's replaced, isn't it? Because that was the, that's where that vape place opened, right? The place that does all the pipes. Same place that's on Dell Range in the veterinary space over on Converse. Same brand anyway, same name. Probably owned by the same person. Pretty sure that opened up in there, or at least in part of it. I don't know if they opened in the whole thing or not. I guess I need to look at it again. Yeah, there you go. There you go, get a pizza. Get some pizza over there too. There you go. Oh man, that's funny. I actually don't think there's anything else though, really. There might be, I think there's still a couple things that are kind of farther out that maybe we could cover, but yeah, I don't have anything else on my list. I don't think there was anything else in my map. I don't know if the Papa John's over in the Sinclair is open yet, but I might hold that for the next week's video when I start filming it. Especially since I don't know if it's open yet or not. There you go, open in the former Burger King. That would be one heck of a replacement. Oh man, that would be misery though. Because that building is, I guarantee that building probably has at least a little bit of asbestos in it. I'm sure it does. It dates way back. And pretty much anything built like 70s and sooner. Anything built 70s and sooner pretty much is gonna have asbestos, and that was definitely around that time. I don't remember the exact build date off the top of my head, but it's kind of around the 70s when it was built. So 70s or 80s, I can't remember. It's been a minute since I looked at the build date on that. It's in my article about Dutch Bros coming and then canceling. Both articles, I think, have it. There you go, yeah, I have a drive-thru. But you still need a spot for all the people that bike, right? Especially if it's gonna be on the south side where a lot of people can't necessarily afford to drive, right? So you need to have it placed right along the bike path, so that way you can put a connection to the bike path. Have an area where it can be for bikes to lock up, go inside, maybe even an interior thing for them. But then also still have some parking in the drive-thru, because there's still a lot of people that drive through that part of town, and I'm sure there's probably people in Fort Collins that would drive up for that. But in seriousness too, a little bit there. That'd be quite the plot twist to do that though, because nobody in town has done that yet where there's covered bike parking, really. Maybe I don't know if there's even one of the parking garages that does that here. In that respect, even Boulder's ahead of us, because Boulder has a parking garage that has bike parking in it. It's still more for cars, but I mean, it's still covered parking, which is better, in my opinion. Yeah, and a walk-up window. Gotta have that. That's the trend of the coffee shop, so we gotta have that. Maybe we could offer some coffee too with your thing, or ice cream or something like that. I know Blockbuster has a bit of ice cream in their stores. Yeah, Dutch Bros is supposed to come back again, I do know. Right now there's a marker in the ArcGIS map for Cheyenne City planning projects showing it over by Pershing Marketplace. The thing is, we don't know that for certain, at least last time I checked. Last time I checked, there were no plans in the planning website. There's no plans in the link on the marker in the map. So I can't really say for certain it's going there. They have made a mistake before where Blue Federal Credit Union, the remodel for the Warren Avenue branch, was actually out on South Greeley. It's out off of South Greeley at that school. So I can't say it's certainly going to be over there, but it's probable, right? Because usually they don't mess up that bad. Usually they don't. It's very rare. It happens once in a while, but it's very rare. Oh man. That wasn't bad. Basically a 3-hour stream. I've shown the spot where Dutch Bros is allegedly supposed to be in a past video too, so nothing new to see there, I don't think. I already showed Doghouse after it opened. I should probably visit them at some point. I also now got an excuse to go to Freddy's sooner rather than later, so there is that. Maybe that could be a video, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Like I said earlier in this stream though, no video on Sunday since we're doing this live stream for the update. I'll do another update a week from this Sunday probably, most likely, as long as all goes to plan, which should. I don't know if there'll be a video next week or not, we'll see. Depends on if I get one filmed. But seriousness too. It'd be cool if the next week ended up being a food truck week, but I don't know if that'll be the week that I get a food truck or not. I know there's been requests to cover food trucks, so I have been exploring possibility, but still could fall through. But yeah, anyway, beyond that, I don't think there is anything else. Is there anything else you guys got? How is Cycle Sunday going? It's gone okay. I did, thank you for reminding me about that. It's gone okay. I did actually have 2 rides at the last 2 rides of June where somebody rode along, which was cool. The first time it was a resident that actually kind of lives in a different part of town, kind of, but they came out and rode with me. And the other time I had someone from out of town who was visiting folks here, so that was pretty chill. Ended up doing one on July 2nd, which nobody showed on that one, and then July 9th I took off because I was getting my bike fixed. Needed it fixed up. Turned out it needed new cables, so I'm glad I got it in to be repaired. Look at that, now the sun's coming out. But I don't know at this point. Like, there's a part of me, I don't know if there's really a good option. Like, there's part of me that really wants to continue it because I'd really like to see more people biking. I'd like to give a chance for people who can't do the slow roll like I do. I mean, I'm sure there's people that can't do Wednesdays for one reason or another, so I kind of like to have that as an option for people to do it. But it's also kind of gotten to the point where it feels like I'm editing that April month update, the month of April update video thing I did a while back. Filming it, not too bad. A little overwhelming at a certain point, but doable. Editing, oh my goodness, that's a cluster. That was grindy and a lot of work to the point where I don't know. I just can't bring myself to do that again. So it's like I kind of am in a weird gray area with whether I want to keep doing it or if I want to maybe stop for now until maybe someone else would be able to help or something like that. Doing it on my own is hard because I gotta do everything, right? Photos, videos, if I'm gonna do those. Doing the routes and stuff. It is a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved with it. So I don't know, I'm still debating on if I want to keep doing it a little bit. Considering at least stopping it for now. Please, no more Starbucks, no more coffee places. Believe it or not. Wish Starbucks would buy the old church's chicken. Well, now I know what started it. The building would be fitting a little bit. It's kind of similar colors on the building, but I don't know. I know there's a lot of people that want to see another chicken place open there, like Cane's or something like that. It would be good if somebody bought it though and put something there. I'm sure Church's is not coming back at this point. And it's raining again. I need to get underneath the cover. Maybe I'll go over in front of King Super or something. Hold on a minute. Rain's coming down again, man. Da. We're gonna hide underneath this thing now. There we go. It's raining. Whoa. Cheyenne needs to be renamed to the coffee shop state. There's a lot of coffee shops. It is getting to a point where it's like I kind of don't want to try any more of them, just because, not because I don't want to, but because there's so many that it's redundant. It really is getting redundant for me. Still haven't had a chance to go to Scooters. I wouldn't mind trying them, giving them a shot, and same thing with Dutch Bros if and when they come, but it is getting to a redundant point where I just don't want to anymore. I don't mind a good cup of joe every now and again. I say this every coffee video I do just about, but I don't mind another cup of joe every now and again, but like, I'm not the biggest coffee guy, so it might even be making it worse in that respect, but I don't know. The nail place, okay. And the rain stopped again. Ow, nicked my pedal on the curb thing there. The little stopper thingy for the car parking. You just landed, nice. Glad you got out there, standby news. It's dark out there, isn't it? It's already dark for you, isn't it? I only care if we get Duncan or Einstein Bros. Haven't had either one of those. I think technically speaking, there is a Duncan on base, but of course you're not gonna be able to get in the base very easy unless you're like a military member or something. Or have like permission to go in there. Oh man, just landed. Not dark yet, okay. It will be. It's probably dark closer to sunset there than it is here, because isn't Wisconsin 2 hours ahead? Pretty sure it is. My phone is dying on battery, so at 6:53, and right here, where are we at? 5:53, so now we're ahead, okay. I thought it was 2 hours, but I guess I'm wrong, that's okay. I couldn't remember. I can't remember where all the states are for time stuff. My phone is dying on battery, and I'm pretty sure my battery power bank is dying right now, and that's probably why my phone is also dying probably. So I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I do appreciate everyone who stopped in today. We'll probably be, like I said, I don't know if I'll do a video next week, depends on if I get one filmed. If not, then it'll be a week from this Sunday. And of course I will still do a notification on Sunday to let everyone know this live stream, just in case they missed it. But either way, do appreciate everyone for stopping by. Until next time, peace out everyone. Have a nice day. I'll do it like this, that's better. See you guys soon.